stuff we did through. A lot of people don't really head on. He stayed on the right. Back to going around and took the star and shot and drop. He was like, aesthetically, he was like, you want to stay there, we got you where you are. Yeah. Instead of chasing the outside. Because then you order to get early. Same thing in his training. You're not going to do all kind of foolish shit, chair shit. You see a lot of those guys like that, man, they leave because they have to, they're forced out. Yep. And, I've seen guys like yourself, Troy Alves, him. Y'all kind of like, later 40 still competing. They go to show you, man, like you still can do that. It's just an inspiration, man. Not just competing at the highest level. Yeah. But what I was saying too, where your fans are concerned, and people always treat people. You never forget where you came from because you're gonna get bigger and bigger, and people are gonna come up to you the same way. Remember, back in, it's gonna be 2020, and they'll be like, I remember back in 2017. I met you, and now I'm standing up talking to you. Never forget to treat them with respect because you came from there too. Because I remember when I first, just like you, when I broke on the scene, way in, as far back, 95. My first real show, 92, 95. I was meeting people like names like you might not know of, like Terry Pastel, and Rich Gaspari and stuff like that. Rich, legends. And I was standing talking to them on stage with them and stuff like that. And even some of them, I ended up beating some of them. How does that feel when it happened? It was a mixed feeling. My big brother, man, Darren Lynn. That's like my big brother. Okay. He's like a mentor to me. And me, he beat him last year. And I beat him last year. But he was just as happy for me, bro. Like he had won, and that made me feel good. Right. Because I was kind of like, man, I want to win, but I want to beat everybody. But I was like, I don't want him to be mad. That's what I felt. I felt like same thing. I felt like I was happy to place ahead of them, but at the same time, I felt kind of. I know bad is a word, just weird feeling because I look up to them so much. And I didn't want them to feel like I felt cocky, like look, I beat you. I actually went up to one of the guys and said, I just wanted to know that I might have beaten you here, but I have a lot of respect for you. So that's real, man. That's real, and that's something that a lot of people I don't think could have done. And that let me know that he was a real, genuine person. Cause we were working out together like up to the show. I would drive an hour to come see him work out with him. He has his own gym, and then I placed higher to him. And I was like, oh man, I could tell he was down, but he was happy for me. And I was like, that's a real brother there, because he saw that I did something well, and he was still proud of me and happy for me. Even though he was down, he was happy to see me do well. So I try to keep people like that around me and keep me grounded, so I don't get the big head. So I think that's important, very important. And that's why I try to come out to these events. Like I said, I'm a week out. A lot of people say you shouldn't be at a show. A week out, I'm an hour away. It's not like I'm driving. Anything that can give you inspiration to keep going, and any little knowledge that you can pick up. And the next thing too is that, where you placed last year, it's a good thing because the judges saw you. They saw you good enough to place you where you did. Because that's no slight placing. Where you finish. This is a pro show. You finished 7th, first pro show. It's very good. However, now the ball's in your court. All you need to do now is show up a little bit better. They remember you, and then you're gonna place higher. Is when you start fucking winning, like me and Dexter and stuff. Then you got a problem. People think, oh yeah, he's a champ. He walks in, he's the front runner. No. Because we show up how we show up, and they know what we bring all the time. They know what Dexter give you that. They know what we bring all the time. If you just a little bit off. I don't know still you are, but you judge them all for the best. Yeah, they judge you based on yourself. They will look at you and tell you shit like, oh, they didn't look at you like you did in 2010. And like, the Iron Man, when you look at the field, you're like, that was 10, that was 7 years ago. Just me against the guys I'm on stage now. Yeah. Because you can look, let's put it this way, there's 2 guys. There's you and another guy. You come in shape always, right? This guy is off and on. And all of a sudden he comes on
he looks better than he used to look. Now you looking not as good as you looked before, but you are still way better than him. They're gonna mark you down, mark him up, because they're like, wow,
he made improvements.
Yeah, he's looking better than the best he ever was. And they're looking at you like, oh, he's a little bit off, but you're still better. But that's what happened. You know? So
all you said, I see Phil with that problem now too. You know, yourself, and then you look at even Dexter, like they compare him, like he looks the best up there. Just like, oh, he's a little off. I'm like, but he's the best on stage.
Yeah,
though.
He
might not be his best, but he's the best that day. That's what we should place. That's what you should judge, not what he looked like 7 years ago. You know, I remember seeing you and Phil that year when he did his first pro show, and then seeing him now, seeing how he's grown in the ranks. And I got to meet him a few times too, you know, and seeing that, man, it's just like a process, you know. And I'm sitting thinking to myself, like 5-6 years from now, can I see myself, you know, and almost in that same situation. And it's kind of hard to see it, but 6 years ago, I saw this now.
Right.
I knew it would happen, but then part of me was kind of like, maybe I ain't really good enough. But I just kept telling myself, you know, obviously I'm not chasing an unrealistic dream, because I won my first 7 shows when I first competed, you know, so I knew I wouldn't like chasing like something unrealistic. But then the first time I lost, I knew that I was like, I can't stop, you know, because I was bit by that time, you know. So, and now, I mean, it's just, I don't know what I do now. Like, if I didn't, it's a lifestyle.
It's part of your blood now.
It's a lifestyle.
But no, man.
I look at the guys like you know, posing a lot. That you don't see as much now. You know, that creativity. I mean, it's different to see something like you pose, him, even Kai Green, Vince Taylor, you know, even back when Sean Ray competed, Kevin Long, Flex Wheeler, all the guys, y'all like, that's like the right name. That's like a art form.
Yeah.
It's not just posing. You know, you actually showcase who you
you got to show people there's more to what we bring on stage. You know, I see it as we always want to get more of just a general crowd coming in, just the hardcore bodybuilders. We want people just from the public to look at us and say, shit, I've never been to one of these things, but these people are true artists.
Man, when I see you pose, I'm like, damn, that's art right there. That's not just posing. I mean, bro, you gotta be like, and nobody, you could ask some people that I work out with when I do cardio. I'm sitting there watching like old video posing videos of you, like I said, the old videos from like back in the 90s and stuff. And people's like, why are you watching the old guys? These are the guys that started with. We need to get back to that, you know? And so when I posed last year, I had a couple of judges come up to me and say, you pose very different. And I said, well, you know, I watch a lot of old school. I thought that's the best hair there ever was, me personally.
But did they say you pose different in a good way?
It was just like, you do a lot of like old-fashioned poses, classic poses. So a lot of people wanted me to get into classic physique this year. But I mean, I would have to lose. I'm already like, I would have to lose total from my off-season weight, like 46 pounds. To make it. I was like,
you're 5'8" and a half?
5'7", 5'7" and a half.
Yeah, you gotta be. What's the weight?
I think it's like 190.
No, not 190 something. It's 180 something.
Oh damn! So he's super low. No, I struggled last year with 200.
Because me at 158 and a half, they just add 5 pounds. I gotta be 195. Last year was 190. So 5'7" and a half. Might be 190.
See, I suffered last year getting out of 200. You know, I came out with 230, so I was like,
but you're 212. You got weight to play with.
And that's what I was thinking. I felt like maybe I stayed 212 instead of going classic. But people feel like I could dominate earlier in classic, but they didn't have classic when I first started. I like it, I do. But I'm just gonna try to bring that same classic physique posing to the 212. You know, guys like Sean Corrida, like that's my boy. You know, to me they have that full complete look, even though he's smaller. Still a complete package. And the way you pose and present it to me is what it's all about. I'm never gonna probably be the biggest guy, and I'm okay with it. I'm gonna stay in my lane. Do what I gotta do.
Was Sean ever the biggest? Was Dexter ever the biggest?
No.
Look at I ever the biggest, and look at what we all accomplished.
So stay true to yourself, man. Most definitely, man. And like I said, I wanted to just gain some knowledge. I wanted to like pick your brain a little bit, because like I said, I already seen you before fasting. Never got to really sit and talk, you know. But this you sharing that means a lot. A lot of pros I meet before I turned pro, they wouldn't talk to me. It's weird. But then when I did, it was almost like they were like, oh, okay, come on, you know. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. I know you just had one last one.
Next one is July 24th, 29th.
I think
I got June. No, my next one is, excuse me, my next one is May. Excuse me, June. June 24th in Memphis, Tennessee. That's the pro show. I got pro physique and pro figure too.
I mean, Tennessee ain't too far from me. Out here, so. And the other one when?
Then I got June, July, and I want to say November. That one's in Nebraska though. This is my first one in Nebraska.
I was thinking because I got Toronto coming up after this one next week, so I already be in shape anyway. And then if I may do Vancouver, I ain't sure. I'm not sure yet. See how the money and stuff go right now. We'll see. But I feel like I already be that's suggesting a lot too, so I feel like I already be in shape. So I mean, whichever one. I think Memphis. Which is the third one? Where's it gonna be? You got Memphis coming up next, and then what's the next one?
Yeah, Memphis coming up in Jacksonville again. That's in July. Then Nebraska.
I mean, Jacksonville would be cool too. I mean, I think Memphis is probably closer to me.
Where you live at here?
I'm about an hour.
I think this is
about an hour. South Carolina. Yeah, I'm about an hour.
Oh, you South Carolina? Well, South Carolina. Murder Beach only 2 hours from Jacksonville.
I'm 3 hours from Murder Beach.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like an hour from So yes, I mean, look, I'll make it. Whichever one you tell me to come to, I'll make it. I don't care if I got to sleep in my car to come up there. I'll make it. You let me know. Either one. I mean, because like I said, Jacksonville ain't too far, and then Memphis ain't too far either. I mean, Tennessee, a couple states over, so I can make either one of them. I just feel like I didn't know who you had coming, and I didn't want to like spin off that. I didn't know if you had the 212 already or not. If you already had the 212, I was really going to do that. If you ain't got nobody in 212, I figure I'd come to either one. So I guess I have to see how Toronto go. Maybe June. That's what I was thinking. Maybe I think Memphis might be probably better.
Let me check. I gotta check with Gail, see what I got going on.
Just let me know. I mean, whichever one.
And I'll let you know.
And we're back at the Charlotte Cup with a new IFBB Pro. His name is Jermaine Todd. Welcome. Pretty good, pretty good. Awesome. All right. So, what do you think of the talent that you saw out here today?
It seems like each show, man, each year it grows. Johnny does a real good job of putting on a great show. He always has. It seems like for me, each year I come back. I come to all these shows, and each year it seems like the talent pool grows more and more. And obviously, the added new division, the classic physique division. That there itself brought a lot of new talent out that I think of. I like to see just more people getting involved in the sport, and that's why I come back to all these shows. Me being a pro, a lot of people feel like, I guess you're here now, but I never forget where I started, and so that's why I always come to all the local shows, show my face, because I remember when it used to be like being out here and chasing that dream and that goal to try to be a pro. So there's a lot of new talent out there, man. It's good for the sport, I think.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's incredible to think about how much it's really grown, especially the different categories. So how do you feel about the new classic physique category, and where do you see it going in the next few years?
I wish that it had when I first started. I think it's a good thing. I think it kind of gives guys that don't want to get too big, or hit a certain weight for their frame, and it gives guys that want to pose and kind of showcase the physique more than like the actual standard physique does. So I think it's kind of like a happy medium in between. So to me personally, I think it's a great thing to add that division. I wish it probably started earlier. I'm actually a real big fan of the way that the posing and stuff is there. And a lot of you that have been following me, a lot of people that know I kind of pose more of an old school way of posing. And so I brought that to the 212. And hopefully that will be something that can be kind of my signature, my trademark. Because I'm all about showcasing the physique. I'm never going to be probably the biggest guy, but if I could be symmetrical, proportionate, and bring some type of artwork to my posing and kind of showcase myself as best as the way possible. I feel like that's kind of what the Classic Physique division kind of does indirectly. So I kind of wish they had that when I started 10 years ago, you know. But, you know, I mean, I'm a bodybuilder now, and I feel like I'm always going to stay in that. I thought about coming down to do Classic Physique, but I would just have to lose too much weight for my height, you know. So I'm already suffering to make weight as it is sometimes. So I don't know if I could drop another 15 pounds because I don't really care a lot of body fat. So I don't know where that 15 pounds would come from unless I'm sacrificing muscle, and that's something I'm not willing to do. So, you know, but I think it's a great thing, man, to add a new division in. I like it. I like it a lot, you know, and I think it's going to grow probably better than Physique did when it came in. You know, a lot of guys are dropping down from the 212, and then a lot of guys are going from Physique up to Classic because they were getting too big. So I think it gives a lot of guys room to grow, you know, and that's really what it's about.
Absolutely.
You know, so I think it's a great thing, man, for the sport.
Fantastic.
Subject change suggestion. Can we talk about the Charlotte games, the Europa games next week?
Okay. Cool, yeah. Well, that'll be my second, actually, Charlotte Europa and Charlotte Pro.
Oh, ask the question. Okay. So what do you have planned next? What's your next move here?
I'm actually 7 days today out from my next pro show, which will be the Charlotte Europa or the Charlotte Pro 212, which will actually be here, same spot next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, 22nd, 23rd. So that'll be my next show. That is my second pro show ever, and my second time doing this one. So I did this show last year. I think I took like 8th out of, I don't know, 13 or 15 maybe. And then hopefully, you know, I can do better this year and improve on my placement from last year. That's the goal. So I think that I've worked on some weak areas. And hopefully I can showcase that next week, and hopefully that'll give me enough to edge out and maybe move some spots up from last year. So we'll see how it goes.
Absolutely. Excellent. Well, best of luck.
I appreciate it, man. Appreciate that, man. Most definitely.
Now let's get one first, last name. Don't forget, and then whatever your pitch is. So I'm not going to say, hey, this is JT. I just want to say to people at home.
Okay. So do you want me to go ahead and do that now?
I'm Durante.
Okay. All right, so I appreciate you all allowing me to come out and do this video, this interview. My first and last name is Jermaine Todd. You can find me on Instagram at prettyboyjt_, JT IFBB Pro. On Facebook it's just simple first and last name, Jermaine Todd. And my YouTube channel is prettyboyjt. So make sure you go to all my social media outlets, follow me, you can reach me there. I want to give a big shout out to Johnny Stewart for putting on a great show today. And actually, any of you all that want to follow me, come out next week and see me at the Charlotte Pro next week, and hopefully I can do well there. I appreciate your time as always. It's JT. I'm out. Peace.
Outstanding.